Hello, this training will cover how to create custom fields in the redesign. This demonstration will be done in payroll. However, the process is the same in budgetary. By default, only the treasurer has access to create custom fields. Custom fields can be added to just about any screen in the redesign with a number of different formats. So the first thing you will want to do is determine what screen you want to add a custom field to. In my demonstration today, I will be adding a custom field to the employee record in payroll. First, go to the System menu and click on Custom Field Definition. Here you can see all the custom fields that are created and some that the SSTT have created. We're going to go ahead and create one. The type is going to be text. However, there's a number of different options depending what you want to do. You have options for money, number, email, dates, etc. Then you want to choose what record that this applies to. In this case, we are going to choose employee, then click continue. The display name is the name that'll show on reports and on the grid. For this one, we are going to do emergency contact. If I can spell. Order is the sort order that this field will appear in on your record. So for example, I'm going to jump over here to an employee record. You have different subsections for the employee record: identification, name, legal name, address, contact, etc. Something with a sort priority of 1 is going to appear first, whereas something with a sort priority of 10 or 100 is going to appear towards the end. It depends on how the other fields are set up. So I'm going to give this a sort order of 100. This is going to ensure that it goes to the very bottom of the section I want to put it in. The active flag needs to be checked. By default, it should be. If this is unchecked, the field will exist, but it will not be able to be seen. The property name is kind of the backend name for this field. It's what would be used if you're mass loading to this field. For simplicity's sake, I'm just going to call this EC. And the group name is referencing these subgroups on the record itself. So for my example, I want this to appear in the contact section. So I'm going to type contact exactly as it appears. Once you have that typed in, you can click save. That's going to add this field to the grid. So if we search for it, there's our emergency contact. If there's no data loaded in any field in that field that's been created, you're able to delete it. Once one record has some information in it, it'll prevent you, the system will not let you delete this. You have the option to edit. So if you make a typo or something, you can come in here and correct the display name or the sort order, whether it's active or the property name and such. So if I close out of this, I reopen it, we now have an emergency contact text field there that we can enter information into. We can click save. So for example, you add a field and then you want to hide it. You don't need it anymore, but you don't want to clear out all the records to actually delete the field. You can come back to custom field definition here, find it, make it inactive. So I uncheck the flag. If we go back and look at this, it no longer shows. We can come back in, we can make this active again. And let's say I want to move this field location. I can give this a sort order of 1. I can click save. We'll come back over here, reopen the field. And now all of a sudden, our emergency contact field has moved to the top of the list in the contact section. So you are able to move that around as needed. You just have to look to see what the other fields' sort orders are. If you decided you didn't want that field now, but you have information in those fields on the record, If we try to delete this, it'll throw an error because there's information that's saved in there, and redesign will not let you delete that field until all information is cleared out of it. The other field that I had in there was emergency contact phone number. I'll show you deletion of one of those. It's gone now. I just click the delete button. If we go back and look at the employee record, it's no longer listed in there. Just to mention, all the information on the screen here is from a demo account, and it is completely randomized. Okay, that is how you can add a custom field to the redesign. If you have any questions, feel free to put a ticket in to fstaffr. Thank you.